3, 2, 1, go. Hello, everybody! Welcome to War of the Realms, session 29. Oh, that's like a nat 20 for me.
First try.
Welcome, everybody. So happy you're here on a lovely Sunday. So glad to see you all in the chat. Well, that last episode was something, wasn't it? Holy cow, Lewin backstory and our first ever live show. Pretty neat. Thank you all for watching that. That was super fun to perform and be a part of. And hopefully we can do more awesome War of the Realms one-shots live in the future. We've already talked about how cool it would be to just keep that theme going of like doing cool one-shots based on like characters' backstories and explore like secrets and fun moments that we haven't been able to explore in the live play. So if you've got a con that you want to see all these faces at, call them and annoy them many times in a day until they give in and make us play on the stage. Or don't. I don't know. I don't want to do anything bad. But it'd be cool if we could go to your show. Okay. But moving on along, we know this show has become legit, everybody, because we are starting to get fan art. That's right. We are getting fan art of characters from War of the Realms. Oh my gosh. And this first one, our very first one, comes from Evan Blair Art, I want to say. Was it Evan Blair Art? I want to make sure.
Yes.
I want to make sure.
Correct. Confirmed. Yes.
You got it.
Yes.
You got it.
Killed it.
Yeah. Evan Blair Art. And it's showing up in 3, 2, 1. Whoa, look at that. It's there. Oh, wow. Look at that artwork. That's so cool. No, it actually is super dope. Evan Blair Art does amazing fantasy portraits and artwork of D&D characters and other fantasy figures. Go check them out. I think it's Evan Blair Art on all socials. And I believe they're doing more. They're going to do more characters.
They are drawing them live on Twitch. So tune in.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Holy cow. That is awesome. So yeah, Evan Blair Art, maybe on Twitch is the handle. Who knows? I think it is. I'm not sure, but it probably is. So go do that. Go support Evan Blair, who made this awesome art. And I'm so excited. Yes, we will. Put links in the chat. Thank you, Voice from God. We'll do that.
Impromptu ad, everybody. If you'd like to see your art rotating on this stream every Sunday, send it. And you could be right here. Look down here. Yup. Right here and here and here. And I'm doing this purely because I hate prod. Here, and please don't, Jordy. We love you. Oh my God.
Just imagining it like spinning the
Dude, let's do that. Just spin it on top of my face, and that's it. Thanks, guys.
Professional.
I will do one quick little shout out. His wife is a dice maker, and she made this.
Oh!
You see
No
the little
way.
hammer in there?
Oh, what? Oh, you didn't tell me that. That's so cool.
Ella
That's
Blackwood.
You're amazing.
Oh,
Killed
amazing.
it.
What was the dice maker?
Ella Blackwood?
Ellen Blackwood?
Ella
Ella,
Blackwood
a
dice.
card.
Blackwood dice.
There?
You guys are not allowed to do promo anymore. I will be taking over
I'm
getting
sorry.
the names right.
They made a custom dice.
Yeah, Claire.
No, it's
Remember.
great.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
loves the
remembered it.
chaotic nature of this show, both in story and in unorganized promo.
Can we
That's-
appreciate their names? Truly, Evan Blair and Ella Blackwood. It just, y'all's, I'm sorry,
Fantasy
the
novel.
ASM artist
Yep.
in me. Yes. I just wanted y'all to get your shine. Beautiful names.
and NPC names, anybody? Hello, I think.
BBEG.
We could
BBEG
definitely-
names.
Yes.
Maybe.
We're going to rate their shop.
This is what
We're
happens
gonna
when you
rate
do
their
fan
shop.
art, or you send us cool dice. You may
And it's
get a
gonna be
gift.
shit.
Yeah.
I hope to raid your shop soon. Thank you.
So yes, thank you to both of you for those awesome contributions. That's amazing. And yeah, if you or anybody else would like to make fan art, we'd be happy to show it during the stream. So make your fan art, tag us in it. We'll find it. DM us on socials, and we'd be happy to repost it here on the channel. So thank you all so much. And last but not least, this would technically be the last stream for a couple sessions. Because by the time this comes out, me and Anna will be in Europe, everybody, traveling along, doing real life Hobbit shit. Because we will be at D&D in a castle. We've been there like at the end of March, and then by April we'll be taking a little vacay in London and Italy and all that. So this will be the last episode for maybe a week or two, but we're gonna see what we can fill in for the other couple Sundays. We might do a marathon of all the episodes of War of the Realms for those who haven't caught up and everything yet. And all of you could hang out in the chat. I think that would be kind of fun. Or producer, Eye in the Sky, voice of God, Jordy Rose, maybe we'll host a gaming stream with all the lovely players in War of the Realms and do like a Rivals stream or some other fun activity. Who knows? Anything could happen. Could do, I see in bold text on my screen. So thank you all so much for all the support. Love you all so very much. And let's get to a very dramatic moment in our story, everybody. So grab your favorite drinks, grab your favorite sets of dice, and let us dive into today's session of War of the Realms.
Can we just shout out that Lewin has an actual dice tray now, and it's not going to be...
It's a very important
Altoids
moment.
tin. It's a very...
Hold on, everyone. Stop the music. Stop it. Because I thought we shot this out already, but I don't think we did. So, Elven Tree Gaming. Thank you all so very much for all of the wonderful gifts you gave the cast during Emerald City Comic Con. We found their booths, fell in love with them. They gave us so many great items for their wares and everything. Gave us dice trays, all kinds of things. So awesome. Christian, Lewin, finally, Mossy's not going to be rolling in an Altoids tin or a massive bucket or helmet. They also gave us plushies, owlbear plushies, which is so adorable. So yes, how could I forget? God dang, I thought we had like shout this out on stream already. My brain is going into overdrive trying to prepare to go to Europe. So Elven Tree Gaming, you're the best. Thank you so much for the dice trays, for coming on stage and giving Lewin an upgraded dice tray.
Yeah.
So sick, so awesome.
Overwhelmed.
Y'all sent my boy to ECC, and he came back not shaking his dice in his little tin can anymore.
I'm a man now.
Yes, he's all grown, fully grown. I'm just so happy.
Hell yeah. So Elven Tree Gaming, everyone, on all socials, Instagram, everywhere. Go check them out. They make great stuff. And thank you. Okay. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Please, for the love of God. Is that it?
I think we did it.
We're gonna have to start I'm gonna have to get like a chart in front of me and ticking
You
off
need a
these
checklist.
things. That's right.
Yeah.
But you know what? This is what the people come for. Chaotic messes. Both narratively and sponsorship wise. Okay. So with all of that out of the way, let us dive into today's session of War of the Realms. So, last we left off, the party having been made their way into the Skye Forge Dominion, the floating artificer city of the dwarves, tried to seek refuge for King Varian, the Yellow King, trying to find allies where they can after the city of Arcana has fallen. You met some interesting folk, were able to harbor King Varian safely for the moment, and in the meantime, tried to find something fun for yourselves to do until you were able to meet with the king of this region. You discovered that there was a race taking place here in the Skyforge Dominion. A race that involves riding dinosaurs? Hello? Pretty sick. So you went over to the Raptor Raceway, not before Torben found some fun gifts for their kids, gifting a small dwarven kid an item known as Spike Ball, which is a metal ball that elicits a bunch of sharp objects, and you basically throw them at each other's backs and playing tag with them. But some time had passed. Clara and Lewin, very interested in taking part in these races, signed up for one of the only activities that was available, and that was the Ivory Longneck race. Entered your names, went down to the raceway, and found out that these Ivory Longnecks were in fact giant geese, in fact. There were singles and doubles races going on, and you were allowed into the pen with the other racers, gearing up for the anticipation of the activity that was to come. But not before Torben and Hermitha took their seats in the stands in the arena, and just something felt off in Torben's mind. A spidey sense went off, some sort of instinct where nothing felt peaceful. Irritated, a scratch needed to be itched, and you turned on your Gem of Seeing just to give the area a final once glance over before the race took part. And on the opposite side of the stadium, directly across from you, a dwarven man shone in green and blue light. Although the exterior was that of a dwarf, this image of a tall Asgardian man was hovering above, covered in tattoos, braided long hair. This was the long-lost friend of Torben known as Taylor. Having last seen them during the battle with a dire wolf, seemingly thought he lost his friend to chaos and anger, now returned. Knowing that if Taylor is here, something else was afoot. Having known all the way back to the first adventures of War of the Realms, in a piece of parchment you found in the abandoned dwarven mines where the first set of psychic goblins had taken hold, you found a piece of a map and communication delegating Taylor as a head of one of these factions that was trying to find these obelisks for this far realm entity. So with him now here, danger is sure to be close by. You decided to act fairly quickly, sending Hermitha and Rala over to Clara and Lewin, try to get them out of the pen, or at least try to create a perimeter around Taylor. You as well, Torben, trying to rush down the stage, but you started to create quite a commotion, and you basically told everyone to run, get out of here. The guards started to approach you. But at that point, the identity of Taylor had been discovered. As the droves of dwarven families left the stadium, Taylor stood behind. And a confrontation took place between Taylor and the Crystal Vanguard. Hermitha, having convinced two of the dwarven guards nearby with arcane pistols at their side to aid them to take down this person. Torben and Taylor had a reunion, which ended in this mighty force coming out of Taylor, parts of his body transforming, horns coming out of the top of his head, Asgardian tattoos all over their skin igniting, and this force that he was able to control lifted the raceway up above the ground, separating it into chunks of rocky islands, and a skyward battle was to begin. Not before an enormous hulking, pterodactyl-like creature rose out of the clouds, joining Taylor, which appears to be some kind of pet that has thunderous, gustful wind-like abilities at their disposal. And it looked like the Skyforge Dominion would be the next target of this Far Realm force. The battle ensued, and it was a rough one. The immense power coming from Taylor, allowing him to teleport, instilling fear in the hearts of your party members. The pterodactyl able to throw its wings together, causing many thunderstorms and hurricanes. But with the aided tactics of the Dwarven guards, you were able to subdue the pterodactyl a few times, causing it to be stunned and stay in place. But Taylor is not to be taken lightly. Many heavy blows went back and forth between you and the party, some of you even falling from the island almost to the ground, which is 100 feet below you. But with some quick thinking, able to levitate yourselves back up. But this battle is far from over. As last we left off, believe it was Torben? Can't really remember at this point.
Clara, gust of wind.
Clara did a gust of wind over at Taylor, who was at the edge of one of these floating islands, failed their save and began to fall, plummeting through cloud. And it was their turn at that point. So, we begin today's session of War of the Realms, picking up exactly where we left off. With Taylor plummeting down, and as we said, for this mechanic of fall, that basically, when you're falling from the edge, you basically fall 40 feet instantly. But, as we have our shared initiative rule, the Aerosaur gets to move first. And with a flight speed of 120 feet, will directly fly between the islands, dive down, catch Taylor. So Taylor lands on the bottom back of the creature and will get just about there as it swoops down and crackles of lightning and thunder booming down beneath the clouds as you look forward as this towering creature swoops down, plummets into the cloud cover. You can see plumes of white and blue energy as this Aerosaur makes its way and swims past the winds and just gets below enough for Taylor to land on them as the Aerosaur comes up from the cloud cover and starts to float next to you. That was the Aerosaur's movement. It's going to make a roll to see if it gets its recharge ability back. Okay. At this point, from the islands of which you are standing, they are up 30 feet. The Aerosaur is going to hold its actions. Taylor, standing atop of the Aerosaur's back, wings pulsating. You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? Holds out the scythe radiating with necrotic energy as the scythe bottom sinks into itself, forms around their hands. The scythe's blade sinks into the hilt of the blade itself as he smashes his hands together, creating these arcane necrotic brass knucks. It's going to shoot 2 bolts out at you.
These two.
At who?
One's going to Hermitha, and one is going to Luin.
Oh,
Gah.
as guardians.
This first one's for Luin. It's a 24.
Oh, that's a hit.
And for Hermitha, that's a 22.
I think Hermitha has Sanctuary on, or something like that.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
I did have Sanctuary on, so they cannot target me
oh
directly.
shoot. That's
Dang.
right. You did cast Sanctuary.
Thank you so much.
I'll
But
put a
2024 rules are you just have to make a wisdom saving throw or change your target. It's not like can't be attacked. Because I did it yesterday in a
Oh
different game.
no!
Oh, new rules.
So be it. So
Oh
be
my.
it.
The sanctity of Sanctuary should not be disturbed.
All right, 2024 rules. So I can make a wisdom saving throw or change the target.
Yeah, you have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw and then either lose the attack or choose a new target.
Okay. And if I fail the wisdom saving throw, the attack just doesn't happen. But that's just to make the spell work.
Yes.
Yes,
On a
exactly.
failed save, you gotta.
All right.
Oh wow! On a failed save, you must choose a new target. So like, wow.
19. So that would be against your spell save DC.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was against the wisdom. It's still 17. Yeah. That's me.
All right. So I do
Make
pass.
it. Yeah.
So this will hit you still.
Oh.
Okay.
bollocks.
2024 just was not a great year. I just everybody know that.
No way.
So Hermitha will take 22 points of necrotic damage.
Ow! Demon?
Demon. Guys, Luin's not looking good right now.
And Luin, you'll take 20 points of necrotic damage.
And I half that with resistance, right? Okay, so I take that's 10. Oh my gosh. I'm yeah.
So you cast resistance on yourself?
Well,
No,
I
he has
I just have
necrotic resistance.
necrotic resistance as.
Oh, right. That's right. That's right. Okay. I'll just put a little purple dot on you to remember that.
No worries.
Okay. So that is the two of them. And then do I get his rechargeability back? Yeah, he'll stay there. Over to you.
It's our turn. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think it has to make. Is there anybody who wanted to go first?
Who's looking rough right now? Because I can heal a few people a little bit. Yeah,
yeah.
Luin's looking rough. You're looking rough.
Like there's rough, and then there's
I'm
like a stack of
okay.
cards.
Okay.
I'm down to my last 3 hearts. Yeah.
I'm down
Okay.
to like a pixel of a heart.
So Clara will move up, if I may. This might help some of us to about
Rolla, you
here.
have 23 hit points left, I think. Just as reference, which isn't good.
Okay. So I can only affect 3 characters, unfortunately. So I think it's gonna have to be Torben, because Hermitha, you're pretty last legs as well, right? You're pretty hurt. Yeah.
Oh, true. Hold on. I think I still have the HP from the con.
Yeah, that was kind of my problem. I had a
You're
different.
so right.
I had like
totally-
26.
Yeah,
I still looked like
I
shit.
I had 15 health points, and I have absolutely
Yeah, you got your shit rocked. Like that's.
yeah. So my D&D Beyond page is not accurate as to what
So
it was.
Rala has 28 hit points and 2 key points left.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I do
Okay.
not remember.
Yeah, I just realized I have my
so
old
sorry.
stuff
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
What happened to my key
Okay.
points? What the fuck happened to my key points?
We
You were-
forgot to make notes of
Yeah.
what we were before.
Yeah.
You were using them for stunning strike. You kept trying to stun.
Draconic Flight 2 was 3
And
of
that.
them.
Oh, we were boxing with you. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Either way,
That's why I do so many unarmed.
either way, I think I am gonna still do Hermitha, Lewin, and Rala, because Rala's still having 28 is like not great.
I do remember I took a few hits to Lewin. I do remember
Yeah.
you saying you were pretty hurt.
I think I was anyway.
I think Clara's the only one that like in this fight has not been hit yet.
If we can't figure out how do you want to rule it, because I'll just whatever for Lewin's health.
How much HP do you have?
I have 67 max.
Let's say you're at 28.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. So for Lewin, Hermitha, and Rala, I will cast Aid at 4th level. So
Thank you.
instantly you get 15 hit points back, and your hit point maximum will increase by 15.
Oh, bless you. All right, I'm gonna write this down. All right.
And then
Lot
I
of
will
notes.
just
When that happens, I'm literally at my wit's end. I am going to this creature. Is this bird considered? Would I know this bird to be like a fiend?
This fiend is a dinosaur.
Yeah. I'm just specifically. What do I need to roll to determine?
Do you want
Whether
to
it's-
like? Do you want to make a roll? It's literally a dinosaur. Like it's not a fiend or
That's
a
it?
devil or anything.
Oh, it's just a creature. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's fine. It can't be charismatic. I cast banishment.
Ooh.
I raise my
Okay.
hands up. I look beat to crap. And I feel like I'm gonna pass out at any second, but I raise my hands up and I try to banish this giant dinosaur that is literally terrorizing us. It has to make a charisma save.
As you go to lift your hand for banishment,
That's son of I knew it!
a hand of Taylor reaches out with the metal forming around their hands, these necromantic brass knucks. The force of your spell suddenly gets shattered in the air, possibly. Because I gotta make the roll. Because 2024 counterspell is I roll against a constitution save against your spell save DC, I believe.
I think so. Do not quote me on that though.
you are
That
right.
is also a 17.
Okay.
This is Loki.
Okay. So constitution save. That's a natural 19.
Oh,
Plus stuff.
Cast it at
Rough.
5th level.
Rough.
I wonder if do y'all lose spells upon casting or
Not with new counter spell. You don't lose it.
interesting. Okay. Then that's what I do.
Okay. So you go up for banishment,
I try to take aim. It doesn't work.
lift up your hands, the spiritual energy of your god or entity, your body lifts up, the frame of the Aerosaur flickers for a second, and that motion that Taylor makes, it's like this invisible force suddenly meets this wall and it shatters into glass. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I got. What do y'all do?
Okay.
Torben's. So that pterodactyl is as big as it is on screen,
It's gargantuan.
Dang.
and I'm still flying from my last little wings coming up.
Yeah, you broke the fairy wings.
So wings flying up. I'm going to go up as close as 40 feet of movement can get me.
So
I was
where
right
you
here.
are, so it's 30 feet up in the air from this island. So you could, and you're on the island right now. So you go 5, 10, 15, 20, get to the island, 20, 25, 30. So it'd be 10 feet away from you.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I will use my bonus action to advance to move half my movement up to it.
Okay. Once you are within 10 feet of it, it did hold its action. It held its action to attack anyone that came close
Yeah.
to it.
Figured much. I was gonna tank that literally.
I get what you did there.
Yeah.
So diagonally, you could get like to the wing. You could get to maybe like around here. If that's how close you want to try to get.
As close as I can to
Yeah, I
start
think that would
swinging.
probably be it with the air and diagonal and everything. Okay, so the Aerosaur is going to make 2 attacks. $29.
Yep.
Oh, geez, 31.
Oh,
So it's going to hit you with its talons first.
Wait, is everybody? I think y'all aren't blessed anymore.
No.
Yeah, dang it.
28 slashing damage from the talons.
14.
oh my gosh, it's a lot of damage.
So I'm trying to banish it.
Damn, low rolls. 20 points of piercing damage,
Low.
and you are grappled in its beak.
No save, no nothing.
Just says when you are hit, if you are a huge or smaller creature, it is grappled.
Dang.
Okay, so that just means my movement is 0.
Yeah, you have the restrained condition.
Restrained condition, not grappled.
So your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, and you have the disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
So disadvantage on attack rolls.
Correct.
Well, I can attack recklessly, so I will do so.
Straight roll. Okay.
Yep, on the pterodactyl.
Okay.
Does oh, I got a D4. Does a 20 hit?
20 does hit.
All right, we will do and make.
Better. That thing is huge.
I'm gonna try and topple it. So what save is that? Constitution save.
Con save. 21.
It succeeds and it takes 25 damage.
Oof.
And I'll swing again.
Okay.
Make another con save. That definitely hits. That's like a 31.
Oh, jeez. That'll be a 20.
Yep.
19.
Save. 18.
19.
19. Oh, frick. DC 8. Yeah.
Oh, was I one? Oh, shit.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Oh, okay.
So that's 10 plus 24 damage.
Okay. As you have this thing is in it. You have it. Let me start again. This dinosaur has you in its beak. As you jump up from the floating island terrain, the little fairy wings clipped on the side of your ankles fly you up to the massive pterodactyl-like being. You run in there with your dinosaur tooth hammer. Massive slash of talons rip the front part of your leather armor, and metal bits start falling down. It kind of spins you, but you keep going forward, and then it snaps you within its beaks, trying to crush your ribs and insides as you hear certain bones start to crack and break. You grab this thing's massive mouth and start ripping it open. And just like Godzilla breaking the jaw of a gigantic monster, you force the top beak into its mouth, and it starts to plummet.
Hammer.
Am I still
Oh
in its...
no, but you're
I'm
grappled.
still in,
You are still grappled.
but falling now.
You are both
But-
falling.
So does this distract, like, does this challenge its grapple at all? Doing that kind of damage?
So you are not grappled anymore because it's dead. The jaws
Ah!
loosen, and you are both. Well, at least you're floating, but it's falling.
Can I
So
use my
Taylor's
bonus action
falling.
at this point?
Thank you for saving my banishment.
I
Okay.
have one set of wings left.
I can Misty Step. Can I bonus action Misty Step to catch Torben and then
No, I'm
Fly.
flying. I can
Oh,
fly. I'm flying.
He busted the fairy wings.
Okay,
last
okay,
session.
okay.
So he has
I
a
was
fly
so stressed.
speed.
I was so stressed.
Still
I was so
flapping it up.
stressed.
Yeah.
But Taylor's falling again.
Good.
That's what it.
So
That's too damn bad.
you guys still have all your actions and stuff, I think, before he completely goes down.
If I can steal your notes as to what the fuck happened to my character sheet, because I don't have any information as to what happened last session.
You
So
have
you have, like,
two
the-
key points left.
Yeah,
think-
the breath of the dragon, the wings unfurled. I'm like looking through my
Oh,
things.
You
I don't
do
wanna
have
do
your
anything.
wings
several
out.
times.
Yeah, I have my wings out now.
I think so, because
Yeah,
you
you
had
were
to fly
flying.
back up.
Cute. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Your
so
princess
he's
carried her
falling.
meat the last session. Thank
Yes.
you.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Those wings saved a lot of badness.
And it's still our turn, right?
Yeah, so Luane and
Yeah.
Rala and Claire's bonus action.
Taylor is falling right now.
Yep.
So Taylor was 30 feet above the island that Torben's on.
And now he's on the platform.
So Torben is in the air, technically.
Okay.
I'll put a little blue dot there. Taylor would have fallen on the island from 30 feet.
Oh yeah, conveniently.
Would have taken...
You did say he was above the island, so yeah.
Very strategically, I did.
Good idea.
So
Right.
30 feet, d6 per 10 feet, so that's 3d6 fall damage.
Okay, at least he gets fall damage.
And he falls prone.
Let's just beat him up while he's on the floor.
There you go.
I'll come over there with my turn.
Alright, so it took... Okay.
Play on him.
So as the aerosaur plummets with half its beak concaved into its skull, blood splurts out from either side as it screams and falls and hits the side of the island, just plummets in the sky as cloud covers its trail. Taylor suddenly plummets as well, and just Iron Man lands on the island with a massive crater as he just looks up and stares up at Torben and all of you.
Uh-huh.
Will 30 feet get me to that terrain where he is?
So
You have to
Jumping and all
fly.
that?
So you'd have
Jump.
to either fly or jump. Jumping,
Okay.
you'd make an athletics check. If you fly, you can go straight over there. He's about 20 feet. The island is 20 feet apart from you. That he's on.
I will just jump it because I cannot fly, so I will jump.
Okay, so make me an athletics check.
Rather be ready to catch
Raul's
it.
gonna be on ready, on deck.
That is plus athletics, which is a 7. It's a 16.
Make it
nice.
right there.
Thank goodness. Okay. Rolling a dice and that dice is so nice, dude. It's so nice.
So much better than an Altoid sped.
It really is.
We dreamed of this day.
Shout out to Owen.
We've dreamed of this day. So that's 20 feet so far.
Okay.
How much movement you have left?
I kind of just want to get into his face. I got 10 more, so I'll just get up into melee range. For better or for worse. Oh, I still have attacks to do, I guess, because I... Okay,
Yep,
great.
you just moved so far.
And he's a... I'm going to assume he's a medium size.
In this form, he's large.
Well, that's fine, too, because...
Yeah.
Is it?
I'm something of a grappler myself, so I can grapple large enemies.
I'm
something of a scientist
myself.
I'm something of a wrestler myself. I'll go in and for a whack.
All right, so he did use his reaction for counter spell, so you won't have to worry about a shield or anything.
Nice. Okay.
Get him.
I want
Get
to
'em.
bring it. I actually want to try something first. Yeah, just gonna go in for a mace attack.
Okay. Wind up.
Wind up. That's a 19 on the raw. Plus
19.
27. 27.
27 hits.
Okay, and that is going to be a. D8 plus 5.
It's so dramatic.
13, which is big for my little mace, so I'll take a 13 damage. And I'm going to go and do that attack, so that's 13 damage, and I'm going to go for a second unarmed attack.
Okay.
Or specifically, I think I can actually do it with my shield that I have. And so basically what that's going to look like, I don't even have to do it. Okay, I can do it immediately after a regular attack. So actually, I'm going to use a shield bash, which comes with a shield master feat. And if I attack a creature within 5 feet as a part of an attack action with a melee weapon, you can immediately bash the target with your shield if it's equipped. So can I do that with my bracer?
So the bracer is a reaction spell,
Okay.
pretty much.
Can I
it's not
burn
like
a
a-
reaction to turn it on?
So reactions have to happen when they
In
trigger.
response. Gotcha. Okay.
So what you have is basically like a homebrewed shield spell.
Okay.
You
When
can
you
shove.
get hit,
What you're trying to do, you can shove them.
I can do it with an unarmed strike as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So I'll just belay that plan, and I'll just go in with I'll just punch him, uppercut him with an intention of pushing him back 5 feet.
sweet. So make another attack.
So Elventree Gaming cursed these dice. My curse these dice is cursing him. Because that's a 19 on the raw again.
Fourth foot was that
No.
logic?
These dice are cursed for you.
Good, Ray.
Call an ambulance!
So that's a 19. That's a 26 on an unarmed attack.
26 does hit. For the push, do we need to do
Yeah.
contested athletics? We do, right?
Let
Yeah.
me
Strength or dex,
Strength.
whatever you want.
see. Yeah, I believe it is.
Strength or dex.
Push, you can deal damage. Well, it actually doesn't say that. With the Tavern Brawler feat with push on an armed strike, it just says you can deal damage to the target and also push it 5 feet away from you.
Oh.
You can use this benefit only once per turn.
There you
So I
go.
can just-
Does
I
not
guess I
even
can
no
Tavern
contested
brawler.
nothing.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
See
So
ya.
how much damage from the hit?
4. Oh,
D4 plus your something.
D4 plus. That's right, because I have. Well, that's a 2, so it's 6, which is not much, but
Okay.
punching an
push is a
Asgardian.
push.
Yeah.
push is a push.
So once again, Taylor lands on the island, looks up. Llewyn, diving back and forth between the floating islands, jumps up with the mace, hits him right in the side of the head, looks up, bam, hit him right in the face, falls off the island once more, and begins to fall 40 feet.
Where's your scary bird now, bitch?
Did he fall
I
into
feel
the
like
other
it's-
island?
That's too easy. He's not gonna die from that.
So he's around here, directly under the island.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, no, not from the island, because these are isometric. So he's directly down from that position, 40 feet. So that's just where he is on the map. Because the islands are like floating like this, perpendicular. So where he was on an island, he's just down here.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he pulled out footsie fairy wings.
He's gonna
to
like
contest.
Hermes feet. Yeah. His little winged shoes or something.
Is a wizard.
He is. Don't stop reminding him that he's a wizard. He's gonna pull out something weird and come back to the island.
I've got tricks up my sleeve, don't you worry.
It's in the building!
I'm back in the building again!
Feels like king of the hill on a playground.
So we got the dwarves and Rala.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was there anyone else?
Is this the same round that we? Oh no, they fell. No, yeah, this is the
They
same
fell twice.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still in the same round.
Okay, that's what I thought. So
Very
I did what I could.
complicated round. Very.
We tried a lot this round.
Yeah.
Don't forget my two, distinguished dwarves here.
And the goose.
Oh yes, goose.
Mother Goose.
I forgot
Yeah.
the goose.
The
Named the chicken. Oh.
the chicken.
Cobra chicken.
Fly myself up here, but I don't think I'm gonna do.
Yeah, so you could
Unless we want to catch him, but I don't think so.
you could also hold your action.
Yeah.
In case someone got close to you, you could hold your flurry of blows or your breath weapon. If someone got in range, it would then trigger. Or you could position yourself to a more advantageous position. Like if they're getting back up to the island, you could put yourself with Llewyn. Lots of things.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit myself up there and just kind of prep my hands.
I will say also, because you were not here last session, this is a giant goose
I kind of wondered
Yeah.
that.
that can be ridden and flown with.
Hello, you guys.
It's how we got
happened?
here.
I forgot that. I don't have the goose page pulled up.
I have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just remember his attacks. That's all. So if you want to figure out what we want the goose to do, it's just wing attack, beak attack, or like combo move.
There's also Thunderous Honk,
Oh yeah, thunderous honk. Of course.
which is basically like a thunder wave. But they have a fly speed of 30 feet.
Amazing.
Real fast.
That's just fucking.
Can the goose hold an action?
The goose can do whatever you want it to do. It's your goose.
We've charmed it.
Can we have it hold Thunderous Honk in the event that
It's just like,
Taylor or somebody comes close to it?
Okay.
Like
Fixes
an
time.
enemy, not one of us.
I'm just imagining this bird.
I can see how funny it is when we have no idea how we came across it. Yeah.
He's just on an island with
He's
us.
just here.
He's just here. Yeah.
Clara's like, not yet, not yet, not yet. Wait.
Like,
Now, when you
Blowing
came
neck.
out onto the raceway, you had the goose with you and the guards, and then Taylor floated all the islands up, so the goose came up with you.
Yeah, they're part of the party now.
That goose is a warrior in my eyes. I was not questioning why that goose was here. At every place on the battlefield.
So, Rollet, did you want to stay there? Did you want to hold actions? What do you want
I
to
think
do?
I moved up next to Lewin, and I'm gonna hold my flurry of blows ready to use.
Okay, holding Flurry of Blows. Okay.
I got my hands.
The dwarves.
Can I move the goose up? Just in
Yeah.
front of Hermitha, like sort of being her bodyguard. and like holding the thunderous honk. Yeah.
Sure.
I just can't control it, so you'll have to do it for me.
There you go. So as the dwarven guards take position, the gigantic goose just perches itself in front of Hermitha, trying to hold up that sanctuary, but the thunderous necrotic blast broke through the barrier, seeing a member of their flock getting injured.
Birds of a feather.
Flies over, stands guard. Technically, the two dwarves peering over the island can see Taylor falling.
Oh
So
my gosh.
Shoot him.
they can get a couple shots off.
Yes, peace. Yes, peace.
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
Shoot her! Yeah, that. Wow. Jeez. Vivid.
First one's an 8.
I like that there's just two dwarves there with guns, like, ready to go. Fire!
This is like the day they've been waiting for.
That's
I'd hope.
true. They've been bored.
The second one will just hit. That's 6 points of psychic damage. Okay. All right. So that's everyone, I think.
Yes.
Okay. So as you all reposition yourselves, Lewin gets into the fray. Torben, hanging above the clouds, gets that lucky Superman punch and rocks Taylor once again, falling off from the islands. The dwarves, what do you think you're doing? Shoots their psychic bolt at him. One goes wide, one hits Taylor in the shoulder. Flips him free fall and once again falls through a patch of white cloud and blocks his view from you. And I'm going to see if I get this back.
Oh, wow.
Here's what's going to happen. Taylor falling through the cloud cover. You see a dark purple burst of energy. Like a missile rocketing into space. He's able to use his bonus action ability I just rolled to get it back. For frightening teleport. I need everyone within 10 feet, which is Luen and Rala, to make me a wisdom saving throw.
That son of a bitch.
Is it the goose as well, technically?
He's not 10 feet.
Okay.
He's just outside of it.
That's a 20, 16. This way.
An 18.
We're wise as hell,
And you get your flurry
I
of
love
blows action held.
and I do have my handsies ready.
Yep.
And does it my duck here have their action held as
Well,
well?
here's the thing. I just
they
read it.
moved. God.
First off,
No,
it's a
you're
chicken.
good. You're good.
Oh.
It's just it'll affect everybody, and I don't know if we want that.
Oh, we don't want that.
Yeah,
We don't want
yeah.
a thunderous.
Aw, you took away my surprise hit.
Apocalyptic honk. Yeah.
Yeah, so the honk has each other creature within 30 feet of the goose.
Yeah,
So can I unhold that action? Can we?
Yep.
Can we not? Okay.
It's a smart
You
duck.
caught it. You caught it before you did it. So
Yeah.
He wouldn't hurt any of his flock. So
So for those two rolls, what did you two get?
It's 20. 16.
20 and 16? Okay, so you both...
And 18.
18. So you both succeed. But as that happens, as Taylor's on the edge of the cliff, grabs with his hands, Rala, start doing your flurry blows, so make your attacks.
Shit.
Punch
I
him.
don't know how to read this correctly. That is a 13?
That's a miss.
And no, that's a 19 plus 8, so 27.
That one will hit.
Gold. I swear I know how to roll this. I'm figuring it out now. That is 9.
9 damage. Okay.
9 damage. Just a little bonk.
You can shove him
I can shove him. Can I
with
shove
that
him?
strike. Yeah, with that strike.
Shoves are nice.
Can he be shoved? That would be
Yeah,
lovely.
he has to make a
It's
strength or
con-
dex save. Yeah,
Yeah,
We
this
should
this,
try.
this is the one that I can do a contested with.
yeah.
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, right there. Okay.
What'd you roll, Rala?
Oh, I rolled to shove him?
Yeah, so you're gonna roll a dex save or a dex check or an athletics check.
It says once per turn when you hit a creature, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space. So it doesn't
it's
say what to roll.
She's using Crusher.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck me.
Crusher.
I forgot you took
Okay.
that.
Nice.
I was hoping.
So just like Tavern Brawler, once again,
Oh,
Taylor jumps up to the top of the floating rock, latches on. That force wave of fear looms over you. It's hit you both a couple of times now, so you're getting used to its frequency. Those voices in your head that tell you all hope is lost, that you need to turn around, your friends are going to die. You hold still. Bam! 2 solid shots in the bridge of the nose. You see the nose starting to move slightly, and blood is starting to come down from Taylor's face. You punch him twice, but it's just like that steel frame underneath that skin. He's taking the hits. He's kind of starting to laugh.
Whack-a-mole.
But you see the chunk of rock and dirt that he's holding on to, and you look at that, and you just step on it, and he starts to fall again.
This is the third time.
He still has his action.
Like a Spider-Man, dude.
Right?
Why won't
The
you
magic
die?
in this.
Yeah.
Magic would handle this.
I like we just keep throwing him off again, over and over and over.
It's like a playground, King of the Hill. Get off!
It's
Get off!
burning things.
That's
It's-
exactly what I was thinking of.
Get off my slide!
We're here today.
Dang, but
Creepy. Man.
Kev, is he taking an action?
He is
Okay,
deciding
good,
which
good,
action
good,
to take.
You got too many actions in my opinion. Just saying.
As a fighter, I can't say anything. I get to do like 5 things per turn. I can't.
You know, that's okay.
This is a
It's
big
okay when it's
character.
on our side.
When we were at Emerald City, Chelsea, I forgot about legendary actions.
Oh,
I didn't love it. Didn't love it.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I got over it.
You know,
But we lived.
there's no obstacle that you can't overcome.
Oh, wow.
It's true. It's true. It just was like, oh, yeah, I lose my 5th level spell slot.
Like, yikes. Ow. Okay.
Oops.
Okay. Falls once again through the cloud cover. Everyone looking to see what will happen. Just like, just stay down. The rock rips from his grip, starts to plummet again. And as he jumps through the cloud cover once more, about to fall through that plume of that white substance, but instead skeletal green wings rip from their back, and his arcane tattoos start to illuminate as he casts haste on himself. And with the additional action, actually no, he can't do 2 spells in 1 turn.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So instead, we'll cast fly on himself.
No.
And movement.
You're not gonna ruin Loki for me. You're not. You're not. You can't. I'm not gonna let you. You're close.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Banished Lewin.
I banned my spell.
What have you done? That was why. Why?
It's live. It's live. It's live.
There he
Oh,
is.
we're back. Oh, thank
What
God.
did I miss?
I accidentally banished you. I'm so sorry.
It just like completely closed. I didn't even do
It
anything.
was me. That's where
I
the
heard,
spell
like-
went.
Yeah, a legendary move happened, and then I said, "No!"
He's banished.
I was banished from like the in real life game. It's crazy. This guy sucks.
He cast fly on himself, so he can fly now.
Man. Poor Lewin
Fly
caught
on Lewin
astray.
and send him away.
Thank you, Jordy, for getting me back in here.
Yep. Tech
Back in
is still
frame.
God.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Loki is pulling on his chains.
So this being his turn, with this being his turn of getting pushed, I don't think the drop of 40 feet would happen instantly.
Can we call his father? Can we just call his dad on him? Like, he needs to be punished.
Gonna float himself right up there.
Yeah, can we invoke some Asgardian deity to like?
Bruh.
But that was his action. And use his bonus action to try to teleport up there. So good move, Rala, on keeping him at bay.
That was good.
But that is his turn. So as you see
Okay.
these skeletal dragon-like wings wreathed in green fire as Taylor floats up there. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna get up in his face.
How is Torben looking?
80 hit points out of 128.
Okay. I am going
He'll be all right.
He's hefty.
Since I clearly am a problem, I'm going to go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on myself. The bonus action. And that'll add 2. So I'll note that. And then, what else do I want to do? Y'all are over there. Jeez, I'm going to get on the duck.
I was gonna say the goose is right there.
The goose is loose.
The goose is loose, and I'm about to hop on that caboose. So
Wow.
on it, yeah.
All right, it's got a fly speed of 30 feet.
Yep.
So you
I'm
could-
just gonna sit there. Oh, do I take over its initiative?
So basically, yeah.
Separate, yeah.
Anyone
Okay.
here can control it. It's the same initiative as all of you. So you and it could move 30 feet somewhere. You could attack with it.
We're gonna hop to the next island where they are. If we can take up like this space right here.
So he's just floating right now, huh?
Menacingly.
So, fun fact: I had a duck as a pet, and because of that, I don't eat duck. And
Flashbacks.
I love them so much. They are the best. They're so smart. I can't cast another spell, can I? I can
You
only
can cast a
hit some-
cantrip, but not a leveled
Cantrip.
spell.
That's what I figured. Okay, let me see if I have anything useful for y'all. Can I don't think I can touch one of you guys. Can I touch one of you guys? I leave
Consent
my
is
hand
good.
down.
You could touch
Towards-
Lewin.
Lewin, spare the dying.
Oh, thank you.
Boom, and I'm done.
What does that?
Oh,
do?
so spare the dying. Basically, if you go down to 0, you at least don't die immediately.
Oh shoot. Okay. All right.
That's as far as I understand it.
Okay. Incredible.
Oh wait, I lied. No, that's the wrong spell. I meant Death Ward. I meant Death Ward. I can't cast it on you yet. My bad. I'll give
That's
you
okay.
resistance.
That's okay.
Resistance.
Whatever works. I'll take whatever. I'm okay
It's
for
something.
now. But
Yeah. Resistance, acid, bludgeoning, cold, fire, lightning, necrotic. Even though you already got that, but piercing, poison, radiant, slashing, and
that is badass. That's awesome.
yeah, I will try to concentrate for a bit.
What does that look like? I wonder. Your resistance, Hestia's
You literally, we just boom, hand clap, and this white light kind of just shimmers over you, Like almost like a mirror, I would say,
Nice.
over your skin.
Ooh.
Oh, it's reduced by 1d4. Any of that.
Awesome. 1d4, I'll get that out. I love clerics.
We try.
Praise be Hestia. Yes.
Bless her.
All right. Anyone else?
So
If I started sharing,
yeah, I'll fly up to him
Okay.
and say,
Good, I can still cast.
well, we're gonna have to beat this fight out of you, my friend. And we'll forego advantage on Reckless to hit a brutal strike. And we'll see if that hits. That's 27. That's a 30 to hit.
Yeah, both will hit.
So that adds a d10.
Are you attacking Reckless again?
I'm foregoing Reckless to give Brutal Strike, which is a new barbarian thing.
Ooh.
So I will. Good night. Yeah, attack. So we'll do the damage, and then I'll see if what I want to throw on. I'll think about it. Plus. So that's 22 points. No, we got to add the D10 for Brutal Strike. 28 points of damage. And
It's 28 damage.
yeah.
Dang.
Oh,
How
do
much?
I wanna-
What was the type? Was bludgeoning or slashing or?
It was all bludgeoning except 9 or 6 thunder damage.
Okay.
Do I want to knock him away from us, or do I want to slow his speed down?
He's just gonna come right back, I feel like, if you knock him back, right?
Yeah, so I'll do hamstring blow, so his speed's reduced by 15 feet.
Whoa.
And make a con save for the toppling. Knock
He
him
is-
out of the sky.
He is flying though. He's cast fly, so he can't fall.
Oh.
so
But you can knock creatures out of the sky by knocking them prone.
I-
or
So
I
how
don't-
does that work?
So I don't know if that works with the fly spell.
It's if you reduce their speed to 0, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, things with like wings. Because the idea being like if you knock them out, their wings they can't hold them up anymore and they fall.
Yeah.
But when you have the fly spell, you're just perpetually floating in the air. Even if you got hit 0 hit points, then the spell would end.
Okay.
You plummet.
You can't sweep the leg if there's like nothing to sweep
Yeah,
it off. I
Kinda,
guess.
yeah.
All right.
It's like, okay.
Reckless attack for a second strike. That is. This might miss. That is a 19 to hit.
That just hits.
Woohoo. 11 thunder. Plus 2. 13. Plus 4. 20 total damage. And I will hit him with a slow. So now his speed's reduced by 25 feet.
All right, so speed reduced by 25 feet. How much damage?
20.
20. Okay.
As I hit him over top of one of his spectral wings.
Okay. So, as Taylor comes up once again, floating up beneath the clouds, these spectral skeletal wings wreathed in green flame. Torben, these little fairy wings coming out of their ankles and their back, rockets towards Taylor, and the mythos of old comes alive before your very eyes as these two behemoths, these gods of the Asgardian skies, just collide into each other like two lightning bolts, smashing, grabbing. Torben's massive hammer with the blue dragon tooth in it, hitting Taylor from all sides. Taylor, every hit seems to imbue him with some sort of pleasure as laughter rings out throughout the sky. dark clouds start to hover over top of where they are fighting as like little rain mists start to pelt down from above as the forces of these two entities colliding seems to be changing the very nature around them in the environment. Anyone else?
I'm going to fly up and try to stun him. And then I hit him
Okay.
with I just put like my spear with my Eldest Smack and try to apply stunning strike for that.
Okay. So with your wings out, you can go up how many feet?
45, because it's my weapon.
45. So you rocket over there. Going for a hit.
Yeah. It's a 14 plus 10, 24.
That hits.
I'm gonna try to apply stunning strike for that.
All right, so I make another con save.
It's just a little bit of hurting.
$17.
That just this is by 1. Damn.
No! Holy shit! I'm surviving these by 1. Okay.
Do I cook my last key point to try and do it one more time? Yeah. Okay.
That was the lowest roll I've had on it yet.
Oh, God damn it! When we need it. Okay, I'll do the blood spear again, just the same. Same little
So
bone.
roll to hit.
Yeah, so that's 23 to hit.
That hits again.
That's a normal thing. It's 8 plus 6 for damage, because I know my math. That's
13.
13? Yeah,
8
okay.
plus 6.
Okay.
14.
It's been a long week of time.
Okay.
Bear with me. 14,
And
yeah.
a con save.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh, 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 ooh.
I hope your dice are cursed.
If I get one less than what I just rolled, it'll work.
I got nothing left after this.
Just gonna
No!
just gotta.
This could be good or bad.
It's not good.
It's a good.
Fucking hell.
boo. Ah, boo.
I got nothing left. That was my last.
Natural 20.
It
You
was worth
can't
the try.
make this up. Okay.
Yeah, so that was.
So-
What
What kind of Monday is this?
Luane has this thing.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I have a thing. Wait.
Please have the thing.
Oh boy.
Wait, what thing? Guys.
Beating save DCs
I
by
have a
1.
thing.
I feel like I'm a player in,
I have a thing.
in someone else's story. Okay.
Do you have an idea or something? Anna,
I do.
go for it.
You said he cast fly on himself, right?
He did indeed.
I would like to cast Dispel Magic.
What? That's a thing you can do? You can dispel fly?
If it's a magical effect.
It's
Oh,
a
Kevin is
spell that
mad.
he cast. That is true. But he did not use his reaction.
Fuck.
He was saving it. I was like, he's letting Torben hit him. Something's coming.
What is he? How does he look? Like physically? Does he look?
He is bloodied, which means he's like
Yeah.
under 50%.
But he's like sadist about it. He's like fueled by it. Ah, okay.
But I do have to roll. So I have to make a con save against Clara's spell save DC.
Okay.
Well, it says for each ongoing spell of level 4 or higher. Oh, I make an ability check. It says make an ability check. Using your spellcasting ability. No, wait. DC 10 plus the spell's level.
Oh, goodness.
The wording is really weird. Okay.
So our guy in the sky says, Kev decides if he wants to counter first, and then you roll if he doesn't.
Yeah. So are you countering?
Yes,
Like with counterspell?
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
But that's on the stack. Is you cast spell, hide your reaction. Let's counter spell. That takes place first.
You roll. Someone rolls.
Yeah, so I got to roll against the spell save DC with my con save.
I'm scared.
Yep.
Magic. Con 21.
Yep.
Dang it.
Yep.
That was such a good move.
Yep.
Run out of spell slots.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I'm using them.
I had an idea, like, I have rope in my bag. I don't know. I had like a weird idea for a second, but I don't
Do
think...
it.
I don't know. I was like, can I like grab him with the rope, pull him in, but I don't want to pull him back into... Well, I could pull him back into melee range. I don't know, but
You could climb. You could lasso him and
Yeah,
then
like-
climb up to him.
Well, Loon will call out to Hermitha after being hit with resistance, and Loon will be like, will call out, "Do we need him closer? I have rope. What do you think?"
We need to bring him down.
Okay, and I grab into the back of my pack and I unspool this length of rope, and I guess whatever kind of action I need to burn this through, I'm going to tie it to my hand axe made out of the dragon scale. And do I have enough actions after tying something together to throw it at? Well, yeah, I can.
One of your
attack.
or I don't know, like
Well, one
you-
action and then I have an
you
attack.
have
If I
Tavern
need to-
Brawler, so you are proficient
Yeah.
in improvised weapons, and this is a very
Yeah, I'm making basically like a chain sickle that like basically I'm just like throwing it. Whatever that needs to be ruled
this
as.
is
I'm
so
sorry that I'm
cool.
always doing weird
no,
improvised
that's
like
the best
things.
ever. It's awesome.
However this needs to be ruled. That I just want to embed this dragon scale hatchet into him with a rope attached to it is basically what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Make an improvised weapon that might take your action. Maybe
That's fine. Whatever needs to be burned can be burned up. How does an improvised weapon roll work? If I can
It'll-
get a
it'll be what your mace is to hit because you're got it. Yeah,
to hit. Okay. All right. So just D20.
you got to wait to see if the DM allows
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah, I'm just checking because I want to get a proper
Yeah.
get a proper wording on this new counter spell because I want to make sure because it says you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. The creature makes a Constitution saving throw.
The
So
creature.
Clara
That means
does.
it's the person casting.
Yes, if that's how it's written, I would say yes.
On a failed
there.
save, the spell dissipates with no effect. The action, bonus action, reaction used to cast, it is wasted. If that spell was cast with a spell slot, the spell isn't expended. Now it doesn't say
So neat.
what the DC is still. It doesn't say against a spell
Does it
modifier.
say 10 plus the spell's level?
That it doesn't say on here. Okay. 2024 rules, everyone. We're getting it sorted.
It's fun to figure out the little nitpicky things to me. I feel like it's neat. I want to see what happens.
Adds to the stress.
Yeah,
The
that's
good
D&D.
stress.
Let's figure it out. I like it.
So, just figuring out what the spell save DC is for this guy.
I'll cook up my weird things, you cook up your weird things and see what we can like figure out. I like it.
All right. Just because I want to be fair, Clara, Roll a Constitution saving throw
Let's do
against my spell save DC.
Spell side dice.
Pile. Are you making
Dirty
fun
20.
of us down here?
Yeah, down in the south.
A dirty 20, dirty 20.
A dirty 20. And yes, we are. Yes, we are
How
making fun of y'all.
dare?
Dirty 20.
That's a South
Going through
Carolina.
enough down here.
As Taylor stands above, wings unfurled, Torben trying to take hits. Just laughing. Rala, shit, sees that although Torben's doing some ferocious attacks, it's still hanging up there. Rala skates up there, their dragon wings unfurled. Like a boxer, just trying to get in, going through the throat. Just nothing taking purchase, trying to stun him, trying to put them down. All of a sudden, the wings disappear. As you look behind and Clara's winged arm reaching up as a swirl of feathers dance around their form as gusts of warm wind envelop the environment around you. Taylor starts to fall. The DC was 19.
That's my arrow crocra! That's my arrow crocra right there! Let's go!
Come on, Fey Magic!
Let's go!
Bye!
So,
I'm gonna say this is forced movement,
yes.
so no opportunity.
So I was going to say, there won't be any opportunity
Okay.
attacks because it's
I was
forcing him
excited.
to fall down. But once again, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, goes down there.
The dwarves take their aim.
Yeah, because I was like, I had an idea because I was like, his con saving throw modifier is so high. I was like, that sounds not right. I was like, my intuition was like, I think this is not going right. So yeah. So for everyone watching at home, if you're playing 2024 rules, counterspell, the person who cast it has to make the con save against the other person's spell save DC. Okay. So it puts the effort on the player to see if they can break through the target's
Yeah.
like mental fortitude rather than the other way around. All right. Well, Taylor's plummeting. One
Oh my
more
gosh.
time. Does Dispel Magic have a range? I will ask that.
Yeah, it's 120 feet.
There you go. Easy peasy. So Taylor plummeting 40 feet down on the ground.
Did the dwarves take their aim?
They have
Last
They have
turn
not-
they did.
last
Not
turn
this
they
time.
did. They have not this turn, so they can take a couple more shots.
Every little bit counts. Every little
They're just
bit.
It does.
camping him, waiting for him to fall and then shoot him.
Yeah, every time.
Knock
he
him
falls.
down, okay. It's crazy.
Literally.
All right.
It's like when people go, is it like goose hunting where they like pull the thing and
All right.
target flies?
Whoa!
Don't say that around my friend here.
Oh, the
Yeah.
goose.
Oh. The goose.
To be fair, it's a bird lady saying it.
Yeah.
So,
So true. So true.
So, just like how I move the camera for my benefit, I feel like I have to do it for your benefit.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
The 16 and a natural 20 against
Yes!
Taylor,
Mwahehehe.
messing me up. Okay.
What a Monday. I'm back. We're so back.
What a great Monday this has been all day long.
Oh my god.
I've been
it was,
very
oh my god, what a Monday. And now it's, oh my god, what a Monday.
10
What a
psychic.
Monday.
Oof. 10 psychic, but on the double, that was only 4 plus 3. Double to 14 with the 10. That's 24 points of psychic damage.
24.
That's good.
Not mad about it. Not mad about it.
So as Taylor falls, the two dwarves, there it is again! These blasts, by the way, have kind of been hitting Taylor, but their skin, the texture is like a raw hide, so it just like kind of makes these sort of impact marks, but you haven't seen them burst through the skin. This time, one hits in the chest, the other one hits a layer of flesh on the side of the abdomen as chunks of their skin
Beautiful.
float off,
Very divine.
and a major wound has taken hold. They're hurt.
Lovely.
They're very hurt.
Picasso. Mm-hmm. They need a raise.
But oh gosh, this is rough.
And they will fall through cloud cover once more.
Can he stay down?
It's their turn. It's Taylor's turn.
Is that everyone?
That's us. I
yeah.
did it.
There's nothing I can really do. I think I'm done as well.
Yeah.
You could like hold an action because you didn't get a chance to take
I'll
yours.
hold my action, just an attack action.
You can make that improvised weapon. Like,
yeah, I'll
you
make
still
it. I
want
mean,
it.
I'll be watching all this happen, and I'm just like tying a rope to a hatchet. And
I give
that's
you
what I'll do.
Truffy's potato cannon.
A shotgun. Okay. I'll just, I'm tinkering around for a second, I guess, while this is happening. Oh gosh.
I don't like that look.
Yeah, I don't
like
either.
it.
I'm
I
that
don't like
really
it.
scared.
I don't
It's
like
Been
it.
too quiet.
Yeah.
I'm coming to the realization also that I don't know. I think Lewin's looking towards Torben and kind of realizing now that this is someone that he once knew, and he's plummeting.
I feel bad, but not really.
Yeah, it's
my first impression.
It's confusion of more than anything, I think.
I just opened the app and now I'm getting jumped. Man.
I don't like him.
At all. We need better friends. I'm sorry to say it.
I don't know.
That's why Torpy has us now.
But he was a friend once, wasn't he? And he,
for hundreds of years.
hundreds of years, and he is teeming with what seems to be green energy as well.
Low
Which,
key.
if anything, even if just color symbolism wise, that's corruption, and that's dang it.
We're going by the palette of corruption here.
Yeah, we're
Green is a telltale sign of. Oh,
that it's like
not-
yeah.
yeah.
As the silence comes through,
Oh God.
you start to hear in the distance,
Oh my gosh.
now that the combat has taken a bit of a quiet tone, you hear in the distance voices, screams. So you look above you, the bright lights of the combat that has been ensuing, distracting you from similar sounds in all directions. You look through the cloud cover, bursts of white light and electricity flickering in the distance. Groups of citizens down below, get out of the way, move! Hear things falling, crashing into one another. As you all look up, orange and yellow light start to appear through the cloud cover, become bigger and bigger. As bursting through the cloud, a massive fireball comes up through the cloud cover, volleys up, and is about to impact you. But we'll resolve that when we get back from this break.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, no!
Fireball going up?
Yep.
He's shooting a fireball at us from. Oh.
Me and Torben are just gonna like.
Well, it depends where he shot it. Like,
So, we'll be back right after this break. Don't go away, anybody. Happy Monday. No, Sunday. Yeah. It's Sunday, technically, not Monday. And we are back. Hello, everybody. Let us continue with this insane battle, shall we? As we left off, a massive orb of orange and yellow light was hurling towards you through the clouds. So,
Kevin, just know that cat is what you're hurting in this moment.
I didn't bring that cat into this. That imaginary cat was not here before we started. If Hermitha brought that cat in here, that's Hermitha's fault. That cat is feeling the wrath of a corrupted Asgardian.
That
She
frickin'
likes
music.
the warmth.
That music.
Things are about to heat up. Okay.
Evil
It's already boiling. How much hotter can it get?
All right. So 20-foot diameter.
Oh gosh. He's finding the most optimal spot to throw this thing.
How far is it from us?
It's going to be placed right here.
Oh,
Does the
great.
center of it have to actually like hit something?
Nope.
Isn't it a point you can see?
Point you can see. Yeah. No, it's
So-
it's just a point within range.
Okay.
Don't you DM a DM.
These are great questions to ask.
Just good questions.
A point you see is within range and then blossoms with a low roar and a fiery explosion.
Yeah, so mechanically, a point you can see has to be like a thing.
Point within range. Specifically does not say where you can see.
You can
And
detonate
I'm the
like a
DM.
mine, like a
And
missile.
that's how it's going.
Remote detonate that missile.
Exactly. Remote detonation, baby. Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
He was also teleporting in places I don't think he was ever using either. I think he was just teleporting as well. So be it. The guy can just do magic.
Fate wills it.
Wait, what was that?
All right. So I need Rala, Tank,
Oh boy.
Luin, Hermitha, and our giant goose
Oh no, not chicken.
Not the goose!
Oh,
to make
no.
me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, poo.
Where's the goose? 18 plus 8.
All right. So I really like playing this character, guys. But
26.
Luin?
I got this many, Kevin.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
16.
Oh, buddy.
16.
16. Only
Hey.
Rala succeeds.
The goose got 17.
That's not enough. I don't
Not
think.
it. That is not enough.
We're eating chicken tonight.
The DC was 19.
I'm the chicken.
And Awesomar as well, apparently. Oh gosh. I can tank it. Ugh. I think my shield can block a crazy fireball.
Wait.
What's your shield master
Oh.
thing?
It's
Son
just
of a-
it gives me just like plus 3.
Oh, you should be okay because
Also resistance
because
too, right?
oh no, I didn't do Death Ward. 1d4 for you though because resistance.
1d4 for the
but
resistance. Okay. I'll
yeah,
take this.
anything
I'll take
helps. Anything helps.
So you're adding the D4 to the saving throw?
No,
I can-
it
No,
takes
it's for
it.
damage.
For the
Yeah.
damage,
It'll
but
take
otherwise
4. Yeah.
I wouldn't have.
If I could dispel it, I would, but you know I can't. Ugh.
So that'll be 25 points of fire damage.
25.
Oh, thank God, Clara.
But Rala will take half.
Rala, you have evasion or something as a monk.
I took 1 damage off of that fireball.
Deflect
One.
missiles, but it says
You know,
specifically
No,
everybody.
look up evasion. I think you can take no damage if you succeed. Level 7.
Pathfinder,
Scanning.
evasion's only like half.
Scanning.
No.
Oh.
Scan.
Sharp scan. Hijack.
When you are subjected to
processes.
an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on
Yeah.
the saving throw and only half fail.
So you take no damage.
Dang,
Good.
son.
I love that for you.
Thank you, Tank!
I'm pretty sure you're resistant to fire as well, being a dragon monk.
Maybe.
I
Should have
think.
just jumped up and covered us. I don't
Yeah.
I believe I can fly.
know. Like that dog.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Oh no.
Okay.
Wow.
So, as this eruption, this fiery explosion takes hold in the sky, a massive light of orange and yellow, seen from miles away, erupts in the sky, hitting Torben, Hermitha, Luen, and our giant goose friend, who does survive.
Whoa.
As the flames flash all together, Rala, as you're in the air with your dragon wings unfurled, you just put up your forearms and the brunt of the fireball is taken, and you're able to use your wings to just almost be like this funnel of shield against Torben as the flames kind of hit you but like wreathe on all sides. You stand there getting pushed back. Torben behind you, holding you up like a shield almost as he takes cover behind you, but the wisps of flame covering around Torben's skin, singeing the flesh off their bones. Luen, the flames take you as well as you tumble backward a little bit. You and Rala skid to the very edge of this platform, this floating rock that you're on. The goose just grabs Luen's belt as you're holding Hermitha off the side.
I can't get a goose shield? Please.
It's just like a naked goose now.
No goose.
As some of their feathers have been burnt off and parts of the skin underneath is shown, but the geese drags Luen, who has Hermitha as well, to safety on the side. But Taylor does not appear. What would you like to do?
That's his turn.
That's his turn.
Cat was not amused.
Yeah, can you undo everything you just did? Look at the cat. He's sad.
Yeah, look at her face.
She's
just
sad.
wasn't impressed.
Yeah, look, she hates it. Oh my gosh.
Don't you use cat guilt against me. I
just a-
won't accept it.
It was just a dream. He's back to falling down.
Oh.
So
He's drooling.
Clara
She's
will
drooling,
fly
yeah.
over, and it won't heal you specifically, but I'll drop concentration on the Nature's Wrath that I've been holding this whole time, and cast Aura of Life. So as long as you guys are within 30 feet of me, anytime you would drop to 0 hit points, you instead drop to 1, and you are resistant to necrotic damage.
So Torben is worried / about his friend, and also where he's headed with the dense population below. So he is following.
Okay.
Is there like a staircase? Like, how the fuck are we gonna get down?
Fly. I still got my little fairy wings, so he's using
Is
his
everyone
whole.
else gonna ride? Are you guys gonna ride the goose? I can probably carry someone.
2 people can ride the goose if needed.
I'm on my own, I can fly. I'm good.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
need to
so then they're
jump
good,
on
yeah.
that thing.
I will just fly down with
So
everyone.
I'm flying towards where the fireball came from as quickly as possible.
And I will mount the chicken.
Hop
The ro-
on up.
The roasted duck.
The duck is fine. Come on in. Wait, he's falling again? Finally. I asked
Yeah.
Luen, should we get down?
And Torben just plummeted down,
Yeah,
right?
he's going right after the fireball blast.
Yeah, so after the blast, Torben's flesh singed on all of his arms and forearms, kind of looks around and just calls out to you that he's going after him and is plummets down beneath the cloud cover.
Clara will follow, trying to keep both groups within the 30 feet aura, so I'm like 30 feet below and trying to stay within Torben.
Then we'll follow Clara. Yeah.
The only thing that I'm worried about, Hermitha, is we still have the dwarves here.
They're safe.
And we don't know what's going to happen to these islands.
We'll send a goose for you.
Oh,
Dwarves, they live up here, right?
Oh, true. They've probably got
Oh,
one
mighty DM.
Did the
Yeah.
goose have talons to grab, or like the webbed flips that can grab the
course.
dwarves?
Or can I just ask them if they have like maybe do they have like air anything that can maybe slow a fall?
Do they have jetpacks?
Yeah, is what I'm asking essentially.
So
Lots.
they don't have jetpacks. But as you look around and trying to decide what to do with them, they were with you this whole time with the fight.
Yeah.
The islands are magically floating because Taylor is holding them afloat. So you look around, you can see that there are many sort of conflicts going on all around you. It's hard to know where exactly they are because you're high above the ground. You're just hearing commotion, explosions, confrontations down below. You can see sort of skiffs sort of floating around the area, like positioning themselves to get in a better vantage point. So it's up to you. You could leave them up here. They may have a skiff come down and grab them at some point.
Oh,
You
okay.
could come and get them after the battle is done. But you don't know if these islands will stay afloat if Taylor is knocked out or if they will fall. So it's kind of a judgment call at your point.
I wouldn't leave my, dignitaries to slaughter. So
And I'll follow Hermione there.
I
and I'll
spend
keep
that.
with
Yeah, I
them.
spend that movement to pick them up.
Okay.
I'll trust that Torben and Rala and Clara can at least hold their own.
If we
now.
dash, we should be able to shoot.
So I will say with the geese, they don't have the biggest strength. So they're usually only able for one person to ride. If you want them to, like with each talon, try to grab the dwarves because they are pretty heavy and dense, your speed would load by half for sure.
I mean, if we can even just like we get on like a bus and just glides down like Princess Peach in Super Smash Bros. so be it,
Precisely.
you know.
What's my movement?
Yeah,
we're
the geese's fly speed is 30 feet.
Son of. Okay, we dash. So this isn't accurate. We learned, right? This isn't
Yeah.
accurate. This ruler.
Yeah, so you got to go by the squares.
25. Okay, 25. They're 25
We
away.
can make it. We can make it.
So we
Oh,
get
no.
them,
Oh,
Yeah.
and then we just fly straight down. Another 30 feet.
as fast or slow as we can. Yeah.
So you going over there would be around 25 feet.
We dash.
Dash, and then you'd go down another
15? Is it
Another
halved?
15. Yeah.
Okay. Do they have range 15 down to hit Taylor?
Their pistols
It's crazy, dude.
are
They just latch on. I assume that a well-seasoned, guard
militia,
in a
yeah.
floating city would have, grappling gear on them at all times.
Yeah, a utility belt or something.
Yeah, something that they can latch on to.
Totally
Then again, I don't know.
not trying to metagame this. The goose can carry all of us, and the dwarves can shoot.
Dwarf propelled goose. Boom.
I would assume. I
Make
would
me the
assume.
Dwayne can throw his improvised. I can cast spells. We could just nuke him from the sky.
Throw the flaming goose at Taylor.
The goose just took a fireball. It can fly fine.
It can fly.
Goose just became like the party tank. Like we're just forward.
You
So
let me know.
I will say that these guards were ground level. They don't have hooks or belts
Son of
or,
a-
or skiff duties.
Oh, the infantry.
The bolts, however, have a 60-foot range.
Oh, fire. Okay.
You were 100 feet above the ground, I believe we said.
I think it was 80.
80. So
80.
60, so you're 5 feet away from being in range.
This is
Shoot with
intentional.
disadvantage.
I'm offended. Respectfully, I'm
That be it.
offended.
That is true. You could shoot at disadvantage because they're not in range. You could still try.
Fire at will.
They would try because their city's in danger.
Blow that piece of junk out of the sky!
War!
Fire everything! More! More! More!
Don't make me rewatch these movies.
More! More! More!
Hermitha's just whole demeanor has changed.
It has. I've been jumped 5 times in this battle.
You've got Adam Driver energy right now. Just needs
Truly.
Fire everything.
Desperate.
disadvantage was a nat 17 and a 1. Second shot is a 10 and a 3. Unfortunately, shooting through the cloud cover can't make out where
Tried.
it is.
You did.
It's all that matters. They tried. They're patriots.
So you are 15 foot down from 80 feet, so you got 60 more feet, or 65 feet to go.
I've got 60 total movement from where I am. I don't know how
60
far that'll
total. So
get
you get
without
within
dashing.
you'll get within 20 feet. Unless you want to dash and go all the way down.
I think I want to get as close to him as possible. If he's hit the ground or if I'm going to collide midair,
Okay.
I'm zooming.
So with him falling, action for fireball. You follow suit. Rala, did you want to go with Torben as well? Will you dash as well to get all the way down?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Now, Clara, are you flying down as well? Will you dash to make it all the way?
I can't because I used my action to cast Aura of Life. So I'm just going down 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. So. We will say that
This music is something else. That's good.
Taylor theme.
Yep.
So we will say that Torben and Rala make it down the ground first. As the raceway's ground have been ripped from the very roots of the base itself. What's left behind are charred rock and just discarded rubble where the raceway once was. And as you dive down to their cloud cover, you both land with a sudden thud. You look around, and now that your vision isn't blocked by the cloud cover, you start to see some of the floating islands, buildings that are in the air. Some that were aloft are not there anymore. A couple of them have fallen, and as you look beyond beyond the seats of the Coliseum you're in, of the raceway, you see other aerosaurs flying, and you see other skivs like hitting them down out of the air. This was an assault amongst many others. Other aerosaur are flying around, but the Skyforge Dominion and the Sky Marshal are no stranger to aerial combat. You can see that the aerosaurs seem to be gunning for the engines that are keeping these various structures floating. As some of them are gunning for the engines and the blasts of light as they use their electrical storm-emitting wings to try to short it out. And some other littler buildings, you see one happening as you kind of look around, you looking at this aerial battle taking place all around you. As an aerosaur gets close to one and snaps its wings and it shorts out one of the engines, of the cathedral, and it smashes over. The bigger, more lofty locations like the kingdom, some of the Skye, the Skye Forge, the Battle Master's headquarters, the major blimp still up in the air. Most of the major locations here are still up in the air. Some of the more smaller ones have taken a big of a brunt, but they seem to be holding their own. As various cloud giants are riding these aerosaurs, trying to take them down. But the forces of the dwarves are formidable. As you both land with a heavy thud, you look up and your other companions haven't met you yet. You both used your action to dash. What would you like to do?
Any sign of Taylor?
Not immediately.
That's what I'm looking for.
Make a perception check. Same with you, Rella.
Don't have that yet. That's my level 10 thing.
The 10. Not right. She's looking. She doesn't
That's
know what to
a
look for.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. Rala?
It was a 10.
10. Looking around, you don't see Taylor. You, Torben, Wolfguard, knowing your friend in arms, your companion in battle, you said earlier, he's always was the brains of the group. He was the one conjuring the battle plans, knowing the strategy, outfoxing the others in battle. You know he fell, but he doesn't immediately seem to be around you at the moment. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Well, it's movement, action. We can't do anything until the next round. I don't think so. I can't. Yeah.
I can get my fists ready. If I can.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be ready to hit something.
Thematically on edge, looking for any sign of movement or anything.
Okay. And I believe that was everyone's turn.
Can I bonus action pop Truffy out?
Yeah?
Next to, because it can be within 30 feet of me, so just next to Rala and Torben. He's just like there for now as help.
As Torben and Rala look around for Taylor, a voice emanates what appears to be from all sides. You abandoned me. You left me to sling these arrows of humiliation and pain all these years. You took away from me my life, and I will take yours away.
I was only trying to help.
That's all you ever are trying to do, isn't it? Noble Torben, always trying to help, always trying to guide those on a better path. Blinded by your selfish acts. You should have let me die that day.
Let me help you. You don't have to follow the commands of that deity, if that's what he is. The trickster god. He's manipulating you I should have never gone to him for help. Yes, he eased your pain. But you liked it a little too much to let it go.
It has fueled me to rise from the ashes and become a better version of myself.
I wouldn't call this better, my friend.
After the ashes have been settled and the dust has fallen, we will make this world better than it was. We will make it so no one has to suffer anymore. And those who get their just desserts and gets deserving of what is to come. And then you see this massive hand start to come out from beyond the rocks here. This oversized, furry, clawed hand grabs onto the rocks. Taylor's head starts to rise, and you see that the collar that was around their neck has a crack in it. I can't contain it any longer. You'll finally get to see what you saved all those years ago. Skin starts to splinter as Taylor's form starts to rip apart as the dire wolf inside begins to take hold. Gashes inside their skin, still visible. The siege of battle worn on their face, still there. But the curse that was given to them all those years ago has not left. And Direwolf Taylor leaps and goes after Rala.
Okay, as soon as he's in Treffy's radius, I have to roll a dice to see what happens.
Truffy!
Truffy, what are you-
Truffy!
Sorry.
What
He's
is
scared. He's terrified.
I'm just trying to download the size.
Okay. So, he will have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
He's gonna eat Truffy.
Fuck? He's gonna eat me!
He doesn't like mushrooms.
Oh my god.
As he comes into view, this humanoid, hulking, direwolf, werewolf formation pumped up with some kind of necrotic and far realm energy plunges over the rocks and makes a massive bite onto Rala's shoulder.
Cute.
I'm gonna
Girl, I didn't do shit to you.
my lookout reaction ability to impose disadvantage on this attack.
Okay.
On this one attack. If there's more, that sucks.
Sorry.
The disadvantage made it a 12.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, that didn't.
Yes!
That didn't
You
happen.
can now move up to half your movement without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh, cute. Oh.
Run.
Run, my friend!
I'm gonna just back up a little bit.
This
Okay,
one is
yeah.
now, you can now use the ruler on this map. It's accurate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I love.
Yeah, okay. I'll go behind. I'll just.
How many hit points do you have now? Gosh.
Did that?
No, it
do
didn't hit you. I'm just wondering how much.
It
you
didn't hit?
have.
Okay, I'm sitting at 58 because of Clara. So I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm in an okay zone. I also still have that 1 health potion that I got forever. It's probably so expired, but it's there. So
Your fight is
Doesn't
with
matter.
me, my friend. Don't bring my friends into it.
I'll get to you when the rest of them are dead.
And he moves within your range to do a second attack.
fuck hell.
Did he leave my range?
No, he's within your. He moves around you. That's 21 to hit.
Jesus, yes. Rella needs armor or something. This is silly.
You're a monk.
Skye.
Oh, and just for clarification, you used your reaction to move, so you don't have one anymore.
Yes, thank you.
That is 28 force damage.
Force damage.
And you are grappled.
Oh,
Oh, no.
fun.
We gotta tear this
Oh,
up.
fun.
Hey, what size
As
is this
these
guy?
massive
We don't-
arms. This guy is.
I had my. Didn't I have my hits ready?
Not
So
for
you-
this one.
You used your action to dash.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that
yeah. I
was
did
the
it.
action that you had. So it runs around his massive arms and grabs you, Rala, as you're running around it. And his arms are just gangling, elongated for its form. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
More?
Bitch, son of a bitch. Well, I'm not very good at that.
Oh, literally, we might have to run away.
That's 15.
15. Okay, good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know. Anyway, you're dead.
That was its turn.
So it's our turn
Yeah,
again.
it's now our turn.
Back to you.
So can I go down another 30 feet so I'm at least above them, and they're within my aura of life?
So with you went down 30 feet already? So you go down another feet, so that's 60, so they're 20 feet away from you? Okay.
And aura of life is a 30-foot radius.
Yeah, right
Okay.
above him.
So you'll be around there.
Above them, yeah. Yep. And then I would like to cast Wither and Bloom at 3rd level.
So with your radius, this is what you're looking at right now. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
So Rala's just out of it.
But I'm directly above them.
It's a circle, like... You'd have to
Sphere?
probably choose me or Rala. Maybe? I don't know. Sphere? Is it a sphere? Circle? Like, is it a bubble?
Is it a radius
Sphere?
centered on you?
It's a radius centered on me, and I guess I'm just like, with the math of me being 20 feet, like I know that a circle narrows. Anyways, doesn't matter. I will choose whoever's in it. That's fine. Whoever's in it. And I'll try to get closer on my next turn.
Yeah, so that'll be Torben.
Okay. I will still cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay.
And can I cast it like there? Because it's a 10-foot radius and I want to get Rala in the radius.
For sure.
Okay. And I need a con saving throw. And I know he's probably going to succeed because he's a giant dire wolf, but I'm trying to do two things at once.
Are we on the way right now, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Yes. I was gonna have it dash, and then we could do whatever.
Okay. Affirmative.
Con save is 10.
Oh, so it fails. So it will take full damage.
Wow. It withers and blooms.
12.
It failed a con.
It did, yeah.
Wow.
12 necrotic damage, and Rala, you can roll one of your hit dice and add 5 to that roll, and that's how many hit points you get back.
That
So
helps.
it was how much necrotic?
Well,
12.
12 necrotic.
And then bonus action, I would like to command Truffy to...
Trustee.
Was it +5?
Can I?
Yeah.
Yep.
D8 plus 5, I think.
Yep. I would actually like Truffy to use the Enmesh ability now that he's bamfed out and the area of radius has sort of happened. I would like for him to crawl up into my armor and sort of enmesh with me to give me a +1 bonus to my AC.
All right. I'm coming! Sort of float down every tuft of flatulence, and just kind of like lets him float down like Mary Poppins' umbrella, and eventually gets their way over to you, and all these like roots, like mycelium, spread from Truffy's base and creates this sort of breastplate of weaved vines for you.
That's it.
Okay.
How far do we get if we go down?
Yeah.
The goose
I
dashes.
guess it's
So you went 15 feet with the goose. If you dash with everyone
That's
holding
30.
it, you'll be another 30.
45 down.
45 from 80, so you're like just past halfway.
so we're
35
wait,
out.
wait. We're 45 out.
35.
Awesome. 35 out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
okay.
I have a weird idea. I think.
Do yours. I'm gonna see if I can do. So at a point of my choice, I can do mass cure wounds,
We're
and
40
there's a
feet
range. Yeah, it's a range of 60, but an area of 30. So I should be able to hit like y'all if y'all need it. When I look at them, they need it, right?
I'm not dead. I have 55
You could be.
left.
You could be. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna make that assumption. Would I be able to splash this over all of us, or is that not possible?
Let me see the radius. So
30
It's a
feet.
30 foot.
30 feet. Okay. Come on, Goose. Get out of the way.
Maybe if you center it on Clara and zoom out.
Maybe.
So if it's centered on you, that's your radius right there.
Yeah,
Right. I can move it around.
Yeah.
It starts at
60
a
feet
point.
from her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'd all get it. We'd for sure.
You know, I'm a computer scientist, and the fact that y'all do math faster than me does not hurt my feelings at all.
See,
Yeah.
you're like not 40, 35 feet from the ground at this point. So
Yeah.
you putting it anywhere in that distance and it does that massive radius, you will... I don't
roll
know
it
if
for
you'll
us.
make it for you guys.
What if she cast it like on the creature? Because that would technically be 5 feet up. Like if she cast it
It
on its
would.
head, and they're 30 feet away from that.
Shining goose of power.
We could really get into the geometry of it all. I mean,
We could.
how-
I'd allow that.
okay.
Okay. Let's see if you allow this too, Kevin.
I'll roll while you tell him.
Okay.
The dire.
As we descend slowly, Lewin is wrapping rope around his arm with a hand axe in it. And just to confirm, we're 40 feet away up above the
We
dire
went
wolf?
down another 35.
35. So Lewin is going to aim at the direwolf from above in the bird's eye view, and he's going to throw the attached hatchet of the rope at the direwolf.
Okay.
Like arranged.
Yes, and then I think the rest of my evil plan will fall if I can hit him. And a ranged attack is just d20 with regular hit.
You're proficient with improvised weapons, so it's your mace.
Oh, okay.
Hit to hit.
Okay. All right. That is what I'll do.
Everybody gets 23.
It's a 17
To hit?
to hit.
Miss.
Ah! Can I pull it back? Is that a thing I can do?
You attached it to the rope. So technically, How much foot of rope do you have?
50.
It's
Probably,
yeah, it's 50. So
Yeah.
okay, and then
You
can
could
I
like
use
do a windmill swing down to do it again. Like
can I
a-
use my
one
second
big-
attack to?
We'll say that
throw
you
it?
used a bonus action to tie it, because I'll
Okay.
use the part of your action economy to be able to do that. So
Okay.
your bonus action is try the end of the rope on it, and it just kind of hits wide because you're up top, but you pull it back up again. So go for a second attack.
And I'm just gonna reel it back again and just. Rats! Dang it! I missed. It was a 5.
Good try.
And I'm just like
Instagram
reeling
once
back in
more.
and fishing over and over as I'm just trying to do it.
All right. That's Lewin.
Oh,
Hermetha.
you don't have any key points left.
Well-
or focus points left.
It was a big spell for Hermetha.
I came in here.
Yikes.
Well-
I could still do can I
Cantrip.
Yeah, thank you. You whoa, reading my mind here.
Whoa.
That was
I'm stressed.
No, that was nice. I can't touch anybody right now, so
It's Phil's
unfortunately.
deck save. Do you have Sacred Flame?
I do. Hit. I'm gonna try to hit it. It has to make a 17 dex.
It fails automatically because of Torben.
Period. And I rolled really high on that. 13 points of damage.
No, wait. That's a trophy thing. Is
No,
trophy
that's a
thing
trophy
gone?
thing. It's a 1 and it lasts till a short rest, and it's a disadvantage. It's not an auto fail.
Oh,
Disadvantage,
sorry.
So you do roll.
My
yeah.
mistake. So I'll roll at disadvantage.
We're being good players, not just picking that auto fail.
I'm focusing on like 90 million things right now, and my tabs are so
You're doing
many.
so good. You're doing so good.
You're
So
doing
proud
great.
of you.
Doing great.
Dex.
Dicks.
All them dicks. All them dicks rolls.
Me and
Roll
my
for
Magic
dicks.
Gathering. Dex.
No.
It's gonna be like an 18 and a 19 or something.
A 4
Oh.
and a 5.
Fail.
Day.
I thought it was like 2 natural 20s.
I
What a
wish.
day. What a
I
day.
wish. Okay.
That's 13.
13 damage.
Was that everybody's turn? Do we still have?
something.
Is anyone else? Can I use action surge right now?
You
I
can.
mean, you could.
Can I?
I'll save it actually
not?
because I won't use it yet.
I'm trying to. Did you use it the first time? Like the first?
No, I think I've been forgetting about. Well,
Oh. Mm.
no, I don't think I don't think I,
don't
used,
think
I feel like
so.
I remembered that if I use action surge. I always forget about it. That's the reason why I was like, oh well.
I'm grappled,
You can
You are.
attack him. Yeah.
but I
Whole
can
thing.
still swing.
You can
Yeah.
attack at
These-
disadvantage.
Okay.
I don't know if these hits help like break that, but
We're all like thinking.
I'm trying my best. I'm trying to use my brain power.
Can I spit on it? Can I use Breath of the Dragon?
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
Pet that dog.
Take key
not
points.
serious.
Or focus
Breath of the
points?
Dragon, I think. Does that use a key point, or is it just, I think it's a feature of their subclass.
Only I can use key points to do it again, but I can use it 4 times without using key points.
Wow.
And it's a deck
is
save.
why I was
which
asking.
Has
And it's
disadvantage on.
Yeah, it's a deck save, not an attack roll. So is that what you want to do?
Yes. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. A 14 and a 5.
Good shit. Good shit. Neither of those would have worked. So,
Your 2 martial arts die, I think.
5. Oh yeah, 2d6. Fire damage, I guess.
I think it'll be D8s. I think you're at D8s now.
My page still says d6. Would it
Oh.
change? Oh yeah, it still says 2d6.
Okay.
That is 8 damage.
8 damage.
My 2 little guys.
Okay.
How's he looking?
So,
I still
As-
have my turn.
You do still have your turn.
Attack as well.
So as your friend Taylor has revealed their direwolf form, the collar around their neck, seemingly keeping this affliction in place, now cracked and frayed, has released this awesome beast before you. Bermitha, hailing down from the clouds, riding a giant goose with Luin and 2 dwarven guards, unleashes a massive radius of healing. Clara also flying down, putting Truffy onto their chest, afflicting the direwolf with just confusion as they look up and they think they're seeing other things that aren't there. You can see them every so often, their big red eyes just distracting them and taking their eyes off the target, enough for Rala to just loosen the grip a little bit from their maw as they and just breathe a breath of fire on the right side of their face, their fur getting singed, leaving a charred black side of their wolven head where the rest of the fur still stays fresh. The fangs still piercing into your shoulder, but you took it and gave it back.
Raleigh
And
gets
as
one more
Corbin-
hit, I think.
Pardon me?
Yeah.
Raleigh gets another attack, I think.
Yeah,
two
that was
attacks.
the first attack. Okay.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just resolve that.
I'll do just an unarmed strike.
All right. So this will be at disadvantage.
If I can apply Draconic Strike to that, I don't remember if I have to do anything specific for it, but if I can, I will.
There might be a charge, maybe, but
That is 18.
just misses.
Is it plus to hit?
Plus,
It should be, yeah.
yeah, plus
You
You
another
rolled an
10.
18 on the die? Yeah.
so 18 plus 8.
Was that a disadvantage?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
8
roll-
on the other one.
Oh,
Eight.
more?
I forgot that I rolled 2, and I
Yeah.
didn't look at the other one.
Pick the big
Okay.
one, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's 8.
8?
Well, 16.
Yeah, so that will miss.
So.
So yeah, the breath of fire goes out. You're trying to get a couple strikes. Like you smack it basically in the charred, burnt side of the face that you put in the direwolf, which just punches it. Just their jaws are just clamped on your shoulder at the moment. They kind of let go for a second, but you're still encased in them. Orban, as you're seeing this happen, what are you going to do?
I'm going to sweep the legs with a reckless attack with my maul.
Okay.
See if I can get him toppled.
Wait.
19 to hit.
That just hits.
Thank you for my freaking aura. So make a con save.
That'll be unnatural 20.
So he doesn't topple, but I'm just like, I swing at his leg to try and bring him down, see that he doesn't come down, seeing all this havoc that's basically the result of a mistake I made years ago. And I'm going to jump and try and grab at that fractured crystal and try and yoink it or break it or bust it and just try and yell through the Loki, "You let him go." And I'm going to unarmed strike, trying to pull it off.
Okay. Make me a strength check.
$19 on the die plus 9, 27.
Like the collar has elongated along with his form, but there's parts of the wiring that are frayed. Some of the bolts have the metal kind of bending in other directions, and you see that weak point. Let him go, Loki! Break it off. A piece of that green emerald in the center.
So
Your
I
friend-
have it.
You have it. It's still like it's still whole, like a part of it is ripped off where the clasps were weak. So you could put it back on if you want, or onto something else, but you have it.
Torben would know that this is essentially what has been controlling Taylor ever since the beginning. You see, Torben, look at his friend. You don't have to suffer anymore. And he'll put it on his own neck.
As you put the collar on your neck, this bright green flash surges from the back of your body. Green veins start to crawl down your chest and up your neck and up into your eyes. Make me a charisma saving throw.
$15.
You fail. As you start to look around, all of you see the ground around Torben start to crack and splinter. The form of the direwolf starts to get enraged for a minute from the separation of this collar as the eyes grow bright red. Taylor falls over, unconscious. Torben's head starts to twitch, and suddenly his head goes. The head rises up, his eyes emerald green. And a different voice comes out from Torben's mouth.
Well then, I didn't predict this would be in the cards. My goodness. Let chaos reign indeed. I mean, I always wanted to use an Asgardian on the chessboard, but when you get to replace a pawn with the queen, well, that just makes it better for everyone, doesn't it? You can have him. I don't think we'll need him anymore. This one's coming with me. It's been fun playing with you all. This won't be the last date that we have, I feel. Until we meet again.
Torben flashes into a portal of green light. And is no longer there. As you start to look on, beyond the lights and flashes of destruction going around you from the Skyforged Dominion, the direwolf form has now shrunk back to Taylor's body. The scarring on his right side of his face charred from the flame of Rala. The Asgard tattoos ever present but no longer glowing. You see the body twitch as Taylor starts to shift and puts up a hand, their back towards yours. slowly rises as the camera pans up on the muscled back of Taylor, their braided rows of hair and long and shit, like their beards waving in the wind as you look up and see in slow motion skiffs of dwarven armies battling against Aerosaur in the sky and cloud giants, saving their city from this sacking of what's to come for the whole of Dwalseba, holding the line firm as dwarves only can. Taylor turns around. What does Taylor say, Tank?
He won't say anything. He'll just lock eyes with each one. Put his hand over his heart. And then we'll get him back.
As the sky rains above you in battle and iron and lightning storms, the camera pans up. As the game has now changed. A new piece on the board has revealed itself. But not all is lost. As the battle for Volsteba ranges on. And a new friend has been revealed. As the camera pans up above the clouds. That's where we're going to end the stream, everybody.
Battle for Voss. This is the battle for Torben. What the
You
fuck?
assholes! You assholes!
That was mean.
We didn't know if that was going to happen necessarily. But it was an option.
Tune in next time.
As the battle for Volsteba and the battle for this land soul now changes for the battle of Torben Wolfgar and his soul. Until next time, everybody. That was Lore of War of the Realms. Love you all very much. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they gotta wait on that one.
Oh, that's cool.
Goodbye, everybody. See you next time. That's not a good image. No one wants. Look down here! Lewin's face looked so magical. Fallen angel, my ass.
Everyone have good deck saves?
I thought he was hitting a fireball up at himself to launch him back onto the platform. I thought this guy's freaking nuts. Yeah, I thought he was like riding
Some
the fireball
conquest
like
energy.
upwards. Yeah.
I say, hey, what up? Hello.
Don't do this.
Can we level up for that? For the trauma?
Yes, you definitely can.
Rise up.